So welcome back to Adventure 82 Tech and Games. So today we're back doing our 2K25 Let's Play series we've been doing. We're taking a break from the island this week and we're going to have a look at my showcase. I'm not sure whether to get through all of it, but we'll definitely have a good look at it. And then we'll come back to the island next week and continue on that, because we are going to be finishing that one, obviously. So to the My Showcase. Right, so here we go, back in the main menu again, and this time, oh, almost turned to the island. Yeah, we're doing Showcase this time, so let's have a look at this. I've deliberately left this on purpose, so I'm seeing it for the first time with you guys, so let's see what happens.
Solo Sikoa lifting Cody Rhodes up. Spear from Roman. Cover.
Wow, okay, that's pretty cool.
Cody somehow survives.
Are you kidding me?
Right, so we've got a cutscene of what happened at WrestleMania.
Desire is how, Corey.
This is quite cool.
Is how, Corey. This is how bad Cody Rhodes wants to finish his story.
Oh, it's Cena. This is before his heel turn, obviously.
It can't be.
It is.
John Cena's here. Cena's at WrestleMania.
I remember this. It's like every single person you could possibly imagine all turned up to help Cody Rhodes finally defeat the Bloodline and Roman Reigns. I remember this. Oh, I'm Cena. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so I've got to do that. Now get some payback on Solo Sikoa. Take the table after the adjustment to Solo Sikoa. Okay, so I've got to put Solo through the table. Interesting. So we're literally reenacting what happened last WrestleMania.
And now John Cena with Solo Sikoa.
Oh, we're in first person. That's interesting. That's quite cool. Oh, ouch. Doesn't look any better right now. Oh, here we go. Who'd have thought these two together, Cena and Rock, would be causing so much grief just a year later?
Final boss is at WrestleMania.
Nobody would have guessed.
What a moment this is.
Brings back memories from WrestleMania over a decade ago.
They have to say, they've animated this, like the faces and stuff, like the movements and everything, really, really well. There's a fair jump from 24 to 25. Well, the Rock's is a bit nervous me. It looks slightly off, maybe. Problem with the Rock's appearance has changed quite dramatically over the years.
Surreal.
From when he was like first Rocky Maivia to the way he looks now. Well, obviously he's still got the same face, but his face has changed because he's leaner now than he was before he left and went to Hollywood. So it's a slightly different face shape and stuff to do. I'm not sure if they've done that or not. Oh!
The final boss strikes and Cena is down.
And now The Rock taking
he's taking the belt off and start booking people again.
No
Seth
way.
Rollins.
No way.
Which means that we should end up... I wonder if we'll get to choke slam The Rock then, because obviously the last guy to come out was actually Undertaker, wasn't it, last year? So that should be quite cool. Wow. So where's Seth? We can hear
We know that music all
where's
too
Seth?
well, but
I've really felt quite sorry for Seth last year. He came out. He was well and truly wounded. He's still wounded there. And he still did what he could to try and help. Poor bloke, still trying to get rid of Roman Reigns, even now. So we'll see how this one pans out. Be interesting to see where this picks up from after the cutscene is done. Oh, see, I saw. There you go. Now this is what I was saying. Will we be the Undertaker, or will someone else be the Undertaker? Will the computer be the Undertaker, or how's this going to work out?
Undertaker's in the ring!
Oh, there he is.
The great one face to face with the Reaper at WrestleMania.
I got the Undertaker's face well down.
Undertaker!
Oh, I'm on first person again. I like the first person. That's really quite cool. I do like that. So I'm guessing we're going to end up taking control of Cody now. Or?
Struggling to grab a hold of the steel chair in
Is that
the
what we're going to do, or?
Both men struggling to their feet. Roman
Right, so
beats Cody Rhodes.
Roman's up. He's going for the chair.
And this could be
He
disastrous
thinks he's going to whoop
for the
Cody's
American
backside.
Nightmare.
We know obviously now that that's not what happened, but we didn't know that then. Oh, well, Roman. Okay, Roman, you've got the chair in your hands. Take years of anger out of Seth Rollins with it. Okay.
For all those years, Plan B.
It's been chaotic, but it's finally settled down. Now you get to the corner and measure Cody Rhodes. Okay, so now we've got to try and spear Cody. I haven't got a finisher though, have I? Yes, I have. Why isn't it working? Does it have to be a specific corner or something? Right, so we've taken out Seth there. Right, so we'll take Cody down now, because for whatever reason the spear thing didn't come up. Oh, now he's rolled out the ring. I have noticed with this one, actually, 2K25, it's much easier to get them to roll out the ring than it was in the other one. Oh. Oh. Can we get... Oh, now we can get our spear in. There we go. Oh, we're first person again. This is quite cool. Oh.
Cody catches Roman.
Oh, Cody's got him. 1, 2.
Looking for the trifecta now.
Oh, 3 crossroads. There we go. There we go.
Everybody seems to think
Ah,
that WrestleMania 40
you can actually
is
see
the night
the ceiling
the
like
bloodline
Roman.
ended. But anyone who knows us knows that it's going to take more than one bad night to bring us down. If anything, we're just getting started.
Oh, please scan past our house. There we go. Wonder if that's an ambulance about to help Cody.
My name is
Or maybe even Sikoa,
and I
actually.
serve as special counsel and the wise man to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the undisputed, uncontroverted, unquestioned leader of the Bloodline, the most dominant group in recent memory and in the entire history of WWE.
The Bloodline has all the damn.
As we're watching this, I'm watching him there, and he's got the Ula
I
Fala.
have worked for,
But since Roman
alongside,
Reigns beat
and even employed the
Solo
absolute
Sikoa
greatest superstars
in
to
that
ever do it.
Just how dangerous do you want?
that Bloodline
I've created the Dangerous
rules
Alliance,
match
led
thing,
an extreme revolution
he
with
hasn't
ECW,
won the Ula Fala.
and managed
So-
the most legendary of all champions.
Wonder
And for
why
me,
that suddenly
none
disappeared.
Of that compares to the relationship I've built with the Anawa'i, Fatu, and Maivia families, the triumvirate that composes this dynasty that we know more colloquially as the Bloodline. My time with this family goes back 40 years. I've led them into battle, strategized with them, and have watched their children grow
Roman
into top-tier
Solo.
superstars who have also created their own impressive legacies. And so it is my great
Little Rock.
honor to serve as your host for the WWE 2K25 showcase featuring a dynasty
I
like
think you're going
no
to host
other,
this, are you?
the Bloodline.
When you look at this incredible
Right.
family tree, this is proof that there is only one royal family in professional wrestling, bound by blood.
A blood
There you
bond
go.
forged between High Chief Peter Maivia and Amatua Anai Anawai, the father of Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, created a force that has dominated professional wrestling for over 5 decades. An elite collection boasting names like the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, as well as The Rock, Rikishi, Umaga, Yokozuna, Nia Jax, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu,
Interesting, because
and
like
of
they're very
course,
keen now to
your
like
tribal chief,
promote the whole like
Roman
dynasty thing of like the
Reigns.
Samoan family
They've
of the
owned
NORs. But
championships, filled arenas,
Yokozuna was obviously repackaged
stadiums,
and branded as if he was
broken
actually
box office
Japanese.
records, years and decades of dedication to the craft, perfecting their art with each passing generation, ultimately leading us to right here, right now, with the Bloodline having dominated WWE for the last half decade. As your humble wise man, it is my duty to take you through some of the most ferocious battles featuring the greatest warriors in the family. Not everything goes according to plan, and this year we're going to give you a chance to right the historical wrongs and change history to bring more glory to the Bloodline. It's our showcase, after all. Honestly, their only real competition is themselves.
Acknowledge me!
All of this fighting amongst each other.
So
this
does that mean
constant
that
power
like when we do
struggle,
showcase we can choose which
I
person we are
won't
rather than
let
it
all of
determining
that
it for
ruin this
us,
moment.
or
because it's not just
we get to
about
decide who wins the
Solo
matches,
Sikoa or Roman
because obviously
Reigns.
showcasing historically
It's
has always
not
had to
just
be
about the
historically
Usos.
accurate.
It's about
the same
every
as what's happened
single
before,
member of their
so-
family that came before them, who built the lineage and who made them into the superstars that they've become today. It's been said elsewhere that wrestling
Unfortunately,
has more than one
Sika
royal
obviously no
family.
longer
That's
with us.
undeniably true. Also
He,
undeniably
passed
true
away earlier on, I
is
think,
that for all of those other families,
last year.
there's only one Bloodline dynasty.
Wow. Okay, so what are we up to? We honour the Anoa Fatu and Maivia families for their years of excellence in showcase. Winning makes you an honorary Oos, but completing objectives proves you're really the one. Earn match rewards through victory, while objective rewards are granted by completing every challenge presented in a match. A real wise man leaves no business unfinished and showcases true mastery. So like showcases in the past, so you've got 4 rewards and then you've got objective rewards. There's going to be 5 different objectives you have to fill whilst we're doing this. You can't go ahead and see how many there are, but if that's anything to go by, there's going to be at least 8, 9, 10, probably looking at about 10 to 12 matches, I suppose. Right, so let's get on with this.
In a family that specialized in brute force over the
Oh,
years,
you're back, Paul.
perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anawai, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's
Yokozuna was a force to be
world
reckoned with in his day.
heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory would grant him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret.
This wasn't really fair on anybody, was it? You know, this match, you know, like Yokozuna and Bret did a good match, you know, and like Yokozuna.
2 WWE championships, a
And then
WWE
Yokozuna won his title, and then he dropped it within like a few minutes to Hulk Hogan, because Hulk Hogan gets what he wants. It just seems wrong.
It's my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry it with like so much pride and weight on my shoulders, just because of like what he's done for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it with the pride, man, that I have. Hopefully, man, I'm making him proud by doing it.
The manner in which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating banzai drop. A maneuver so effective that once it had connected, nobody kicked out of it. Nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure, it was kind of parallel to how he was in the ring.
Cool,
for someone to be so big and to be so nimble.
The current bloodline talking about.
Often. Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able to go out there and really just make waves, make a big splash. I mean, pun intended, I guess. You know, that fool jumped in the pool, he'd knock out all the water, and that's the way it felt sometimes. He would go into those arenas and just suck in all the energy and be able to give it back.
So I apologise ahead of time if there is a lot of cutscenes and not much in the way of playing.
Similar to me, someone
but I don't want to cut the cutscenes out and then remove some of the experience for you.
And everything that goes along with it.
And then maybe this will inspire you to go and either buy the game if you haven't got it already, or play it yourself.
More than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993. Looking to humiliate Hogan after the Hulkster stole Yokozuna's WWE Championship.
Yeah, this is retaliation for what happened to him at WrestleMania.
Defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9. Yokozuna entered the ring totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE.
Look at that jacket Jimmy Hart's wearing.
Jeez. Is finished. Many
so
felt
bright
that Yokozuna had indeed killed Hulkamania. Now you get to possess the power of the mighty Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a two-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability.
So our job's going to be to beat Hulk Hogan, and then we're going to have, I'm guessing, 5 objectives in the process. Sorry, the earphone's not sitting in properly. Yeah, we'll beat these and try and get these 5 objectives in the process. This should be interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international.
Right, you don't see the entrance. I will skip the entrances.
Social media is buzzing, as it always is.
Yokozuna never looked big enough on these wrestling games, ever. Never. Right, we don't see this bit either. Here we go. I'll just class the giant then. For help on computer address, go to objectives checklist in the pause menu. Start off methodically and look to wear Hogan down with some powerful offense in the ring. Lift Hogan up into a Camry position and slam him to the mat with a big carry attack. And it tells you how to do a carry attack. Right, okay.
Alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993.
Wow, okay.
Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship in what Hulkamania
Okay, so I have to keep going.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client.
There we go.
And 22 seconds later,
okay.
Hogan
See a little orange bars filling up as we do these.
WWE champion.
Okay, so now we've got, oh god, 3 and 2. Now hit Hogan with 3 heavy attacks from any angle, standing near opponent.
This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan.
Trap Hogan in the corner and unleash 2 more heavy attacks in 30 seconds. So they give you a...
This is an event of international magnitude. Byron, photographers from around the world, including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Oh, we just about got away with that.
Former champion. There is no way Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna
right, if we focus on Hogan's head to cause moderate orange damage, there will be scene stars. Now squeeze the life out of Hulk for the crushing standing bear hug. So if I do a bear hug and work on his head, right, okay, this is interesting. Stop punching me in the head, you know it doesn't work. So that's the bear hug. And I'm awful at this mechanic. Come on. Oh, that's supposed to be willing to tap it anyway. And I've got Tony's head orange, which is currently yellow.
Bombastic claims coming out of both camps coming into this one, gentlemen. Hogan has claimed in interviews that here we go.
One of these punch off. Come on. Come on, Hogan. We can beat Hogan. Go on. Come on. Oh, damn it, Hogan. Make a mistake. No. I made a mistake. That wasn't going to happen. Oh no, he's made a mistake. Yes, that'll help with the head problem too. Break his head. We have to damage your head. Right. Your body-to-body suplex in the ring will show Hogan the real meaning of when it comes to crashing down the action side. Okay. From front grab. There we go. Oh, we've got a cutscene.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania. Jimmy Hart trying to
wow, he's selling for Yokozuna. There's people he didn't even sell for, so.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan.
Look at Jimmy Hart jumping around like a jack in the box. Oh, he's hulking up. Right, all we're going to do about this.
Back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan.
These earphones have been a menace today. I have to get some different earphones.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
He's mad. Absolutely no effect on Hogan. Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk.
Here we go. He's hulking up. We've had it. Aren't we going to have a leg drop?
Big boot.
And a big boot.
I can't believe
in reverse order because I said it the wrong way around. He didn't go down.
Continuing to pour on the offense.
Yokozuna didn't go down. He's trying again.
A second big boot.
He's going again.
Still on his feet.
He still didn't go down. Wow. That's a testament to Yokozuna's toughness. Never before has Hulk Hogan hulked up like this and then actually failed to even knock them down with the big boot first. He still hasn't gone. Oh, he's teetering. Oh, there we go. He's gone. Oh.
Here's the cover on Yoko.
Oof.
Who kicked out of the
what's going to happen now?
What?
Nope.
Get Mr. Fuji out of there.
Fuji's in.
Hogan feeding off the energy. Wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
He reckons he's going to
There's a match going on. What the
press.
Heck? What was that?
Yokozuna.
What in the world just happened here?
Flamey. Alright, signature moves from up. Head, ground position with signature stored.
Oh man, thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling.
So I'll do a signature.
Yokozuna demonstrating his
there's my leg drop.
Hogan's in trouble.
and win the match by pinfall or submission. So now we just have to win. So, well, we've got a bonsai drop, might as well use that. So let's try and see. Oh my God, the referees in this, by the way, have really bad AI. They're forever getting in the way. Oh, here we go. He's going to try and punch me in the head. No. Stop it, Hogan. You're meant to be being squashed. No, stop it. Stop it. Don't be a moose. Why are you doing that? You know you're going to lose. Just accept it. Oh. Damn it, Hogan. Right. You corner now. Get in the corner. Don't argue. Just get stopped. Thank you. Here we go. One bonsai drop, and we should hopefully be done with Mr. Hogan. And you can see what the next one is. It looks so impactful even on here. Oh, of course, he's got bloody resiliency, hasn't he? Right, we'll have to beat him up a bit more to get another finisher. Oh. I don't think Yokozuna ever did a German suplex, did he? I don't recall seeing Yokozuna do a German suplex, put it that way. So, this works pretty similar to all the other 2K showcases and little like cutscene that you've seen in wrestling before, and then obviously you have a match with seasons in it. But I do think Showcase works when the story that they're using in Showcase is done, and it's done well. Last year's Showcase, for instance, wasn't a particularly good Showcase because it was based on WrestleMania, but there was so many massive, huge gaps in the storyline that it wasn't very good. 2K20's storyline was interesting. He wanted to even finish it because with the glitches and stuff, trying to win the triple threat match at the end of that one with Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey with Becky Lynch was an absolute nightmare. So, but there we go, we've got Hogan down. There we are, hands up in victory. And that is Yokozuna's victory and Yokozuna's title.
We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen. There's no may about it, Cole.
I actually still think that's probably one of the better WWE title belts. I don't know what you think, but I'm pleased we managed to get all the rewards. We just about got away with that timer one. Jeez, they dropped out on me last minute. We don't need to listen to them waffle on.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, all the way through
okay, so we're going to be looking, I'm guessing, at Fatu, which would later become Rikishi.
This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition.
Because he was originally in the tag team, wasn't he, with the, there were three of them, they were the Head Shrinkers. So I'm guessing it's going to be that.
And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Alpha himself.
Fatu and Samu,
there we go.
Shrinkers.
They
did some damage too back in the day, jeez.
Second to none in that ring, you know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journey,
with their faces blurred out in the
Samu
cutscenes.
and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as Paul.
There he is, a very young Paul Heyman.
And the SST, the Samoan SWAT team. The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine. Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry
See all these things they're doing outside the ring, you know. Back then, like, wrestling outside the ring wasn't common. It was a big deal, you know. If someone did something to you outside the ring, you know, it really blooming hurt. These days, it's more commonplace. It's much harder to find a match where people aren't outside the ring all the time.
Instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next
By the way, he throws
generation
away the banana and
had
eats the banana peel.
arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their
it's
world-renowned
Albano.
predecessors. 10
All these
years
guys that grew up
before it
watching it,
became
like,
cool to
so
say
many of them are gone.
Samu and Fatu displayed
So many wrestling greats are
ruthless
going to be seen throughout the
aggression
showcase, I'm
in
sure.
the ring, overwhelming
Not
opponents
just
before the bell
bloodline wrestlers,
and
but others.
continuing the non-stop attack
But there's-
until their hands were raised in victory.
There was Mr. Perfect there.
Agile for men of their
We've seen
size, they
Jerry Lawler more
brutalized
than
the
once,
opposition
you know.
with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on
Look
to
at
capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give
Oh, that
you
was a good
thing
match,
that
man.
you
That
have
was a
never
really good
felt
match.
before.
They got a much better shake on WrestleMania 9 than The Undertaker did with that awful Giant Gonzalez match. Even he said it was a car crash.
You, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to
I'm not sure I'm an
make
expert gaming
things
member, Paul.
Right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that. Stop them in their tracks and get the Head Shrinkers.
Oh, so we're rewriting it so the
WrestleMania
Head
victory
Shrinkers win instead of the
you
Steiners
and
who
I
actually
both
won.
know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
Right, so we're rewriting history in this one. So God knows what the challenges are going to be. Right, skip the entrance again. There's Fatu and Samu. Steiner brothers coming out.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing
Here we
match,
go.
guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing
Here.
off. Indeed,
Get one of these Steiners in the corner and unleash 3 strikes.
Division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to
So I
imagine
left
whichever
the
team
extra
wins this
shade with my
high-profile fight
opponent
becomes an
turn.
instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical
Okay,
on
so
such
got
a
a
big
taunting
stage,
as well.
it is indeed going to be a fight.
There we go. That wasn't too difficult.
Oh my
Sort of got
goodness.
much more awkward as time
The whole
goes on.
world is focused on
Now turn up
WrestleMania
the
9
pace
tonight.
and look
The
to
last thing
connect
you
with
want to do is
2
come out on
light
the wrong side of a match like
combos
this.
in the next
That's
30
right,
seconds.
A big
on the
win
break.
at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial
There we
winner's
go.
purse.
I don't think the head shrinkers concern themselves much with the
Get
financial
the
matter,
action
Saxton,
back in
but
the
they
corner
are
and
dead set
connect
on
with
proving they're
3
the toughest
corner
dudes
heavy
around.
attacks.
I've seen
Right.
Samu and Fatu headbutt each other
Now
during
hit them
matches.
hard
If
with
they
a
do that to their own
huge
flesh
running
and blood,
attack to
who knows what they'll
maintain
do to the Steiners?
the control.
It's just a byproduct of a brutal take-no-prisoners offense
Get
of the
over
head
it.
shrinkers, Byron. These guys will
Right, so
bite,
Rick Steiner,
scratch,
if
and
you don't
claw
know,
their way to a win.
is actually the
Will
father
they
of
be
Braun
there?
Breaker.
And with Rick and Scott coming from
So
an
that's
amateur
who we're
collegiate
beating up at the
background,
moment.
they might be a bit more
Though
hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the
I
Steiners
can't
can
really
adapt
do what they want me
fast.
to when Doug is
Just
out the
when he
ring.
needed it most, he got the tag.
Oh, okay, now we've got
Reversal by
Scott.
Samu.
Oh,
The head shrinkers
oh,
and
nice
Steiners are two
counter.
of the brightest young
Bloody
teams in
huge split
WWE.
step. Fucking
They
me.
both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
Yeah,
The Steiner
strangling.
brothers earned many tag accolades
Choke him
in
out.
WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles
Yes.
too.
Meanwhile,
Good
Samoa
job.
and Fatu were never quite able to break
Some
through
good
before
jobs we're doing
WWE.
here.
You know that has to serve as motivation for the head shrinkers tonight.
So,
Bludgeoning their opponent.
Samoa's
I suppose really we
displaying
should let
aggression.
The head shrinkers
Far 2
smartly
have a go,
keeping
shouldn't
themselves
we?
out of the
Once
grasp
you've
of
got
Rick and Scott
Far
Steiner.
2 in the
There is a
ring,
method to the madness of the head
was
shrinkers.
Rick Steiner use an Irish whip to send Rick into the ropes and set up a huge rebound attack. Right, so I was going to have to tag anyway, and then I need to somehow get the computer to tag Rick Steiner back in. That's be interesting. Not too difficult though, because Scott's taken quite a lot of damage, so it shouldn't be too hard, I imagine, to get him to tag
Before
out.
this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott
Wow,
saying,
that was a
quote,
massive
"Me and my
headbutt. You are
brother are going
correct
to go
there.
out with a game plan and do what we do
So I'm going to
best.
have to try and
Let's
let
wrestle."
That's all well and good
Scott
for the
Steiner, if he
Steiner
ever
brothers,
comes
but
around
Alpha has gone
from
on
being
record
woozy,
saying that his men are
to
looking to tear Rick
tag
and
Rick
Scott's
in.
heads
Well,
off.
this is a good way of any.
Oh man, targeting
Right,
the
so we've
gut.
now
They
got to
finish
throw
each other's
our Irish
sentences,
whip him
they
into the
finish each
ropes
other's
and do a
moves.
rebound
That's
attack.
tag
So
team
let's get that
excellence
one.
right there, gentlemen. Fatu getting out of harm's way.
Come on, Far 2.
Taking on some damage.
Soon to be Rikishi. Well, I say soon to. This is probably about,
And there goes
what,
Steiner
10
set
years
outside
too
the
early?
ring.
There he goes.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking
Going
machine
Scott's in.
right now.
Got a
Cleaning
cutscene now.
house. Oh, look at this, the power by Scott
Counters.
Steiner. But the tag was made,
Wow.
and Scott not aware.
What a
Big
bally to
kick.
bally. Overhead bally to
Scott
bally at
Steiner
that.
did not
Jeez.
see the blind tag made by
Kick to the
Samu.
face.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
Body slam.
And this is what the head shrinkers do.
And some moves back in.
Tag team
Right,
wrestling.
okay,
Steiner
so
didn't
once
see
we
the
don't
tag,
let
decided to hot dog around and got a foot in
continue
the face.
continue the
As we
beating
find
in the
ourselves
ring.
surrounded by all this pageantry,
The head shrinkers are a dominant team. A huge dive off the top rope to a grounded opponent should have you ready to put the Steiners away. Right, so I need to jump off the top rope as well.
The fight takes place.
Oh,
And as
damn
for
it,
the
Scott.
Steiners, we know they have big match experience.
That was
Tons
a
of
good
amateur
counter.
championship
Got ya.
bouts in college.
Right, so
Some of
he's got a
WCW's
signature. Let's
biggest
use that to
events.
keep Scott
But
on the
even
floor.
those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania.
And that should hopefully keep him down long enough for us to dive on him. Go!
Steiner looking powerless to every attack.
Yes,
high
we got
impact
him.
offense from
Right,
Samu
so
and
we've got to
Fatu
continue to
thus far.
damage Scott.
I'm not sure the head shrinkers are even going
Oh,
for the
he
victory.
rolled away,
They just
little
want to
bugger.
destroy the Steiners.
Don't roll away, you moose.
Tossed back into the
Right,
ring.
come on. Get in the damned ring.
There's the tag. And it is on.
How are we supposed to... Oh.
We're already seeing the amazing skill sets.
No, Rick. Stop it, Rick. Ow. Rick, no. Stop it.
Shoulders down.
Rick, stop trying to pin me. Rick, stop it.
What's going on?
Rick, I can't pin you yet, so don't make me counter a pin. I have to beat you up a bit more. Stop being a move.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Why are you being a spanner? Damn it, Rick. Right, I'm going to tag Far 2 in because we've got to finish with Samu. We haven't got one with Far 2, and I don't know if we're going to end up needing 2 finishes to polish one of them off. So just in case. Oof, there we go. Whether it's pinfall or submission, it's time to put the Steiners away for good. The path of least resistance means you should shrink some heads with your double face paint finisher in the ring. Okay, so you have to use their finisher as well.
We need to get the doctors out here quick.
And Fatu gets stopped in his tracks.
How do we do that?
From the opposition.
Opponent standing dazed in your corner.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill
See, I still
battle
don't
for
have
him.
a finisher,
This
so I
has been
can't do
an
that
arduous
yet.
tag match, but
Samu
you could be in
does.
much worse shape.
At this stage,
Right.
he's endured plenty
That's
of
a
big
good one.
attacks.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet.
So we'll stick you back in the corner, and we should be able to do our finisher now. There we go. No, he countered it.
Running FTO plants him. Nicely done.
Oh no.
Fully placed stomp to the arm.
He got nailed
This
by
is
that
going a
last
bit
attack.
pear-shaped. No, Rick, go away. Rick, Rick, stop it. Why are you as annoying as your son? I mean, Bron Breakker's a good wrestler, but he can be annoying at times. He's really odd though. I can't make up my mind if he's a good guy or a bad guy either, by the way. I think he's what they call a tweener, so he kind of floats between the two depending on who he's against. Oh, there's lots of counters. There we go. That was quite a good kick too. Right, so there's no punch. No, he's stunned, so he can't counter it this time. Let's go for it. Come on. There we go. And then we need to get rid of him. No! Scott, sod off. No! He's up again. No! Oh no, not the Bulldog. No, 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 no. Stamp on him. Thank you. I probably could have kicked out, but thank you anyway, Samir. Right, come on. Come on. No. Blooming Steiners. They're always mooses. Yeah, take that. Get rid of you.
In a tag team match is commendable, but it might be time to tag out. Set right into the corner. Back and forth trading reversals.
How is he still fighting back? Quick, before Scott gets up. Come on, guys. Go for it. Pin, quick. Go, 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 go. 1, 2. Oh, damn it, Scott.
The head shrinker. Someone with the leg cover. That might be it.
Let's see if we can get just a sneaky weeping. Just out of interest, because we have beaten the hell out of Rick.
Shrinkers get the win.
Yes, we rewrote history then. We did it.
Here are your winners.
The winners. Yeah.
Huge win for the
Cool.
head shrinkers tonight.
What the hell are they doing?
Making their family proud and proving
What are they
themselves
doing?
as top contenders in the tag division.
There's Seeker. Oof. Well, we all know there's no better way to celebrate keeping your tag team titles than to have Seeker smash your heads together. Nothing you can say.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms.
Nothing you can say.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today.
Yes.
Now, whether he's a blue chipper,
He is
the
indeed.
people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this
Yeah, I remember that.
business,
That was the Rocky
Rock would
Maivia.
become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar.
I remember first seeing all this. They used this as advertising blurb when he first came in.
Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock: 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships,
The Rock and Sock
a
connected.
Royal
Good times,
Rumble
man.
victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more
nation. I sure he
noteworthy
stole it from
feats in
Farouk.
WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock
With the great
rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows, while tearing them apart on the mic.
Actually, who would you say was more popular then, The Rock or Stone Cold? Tell me what you think.
Recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 400.
I remember when he used to come out and go like $600, $800 shirts and stuff.
At the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice.
That was an awesome time for wrestling, it really was.
Displaying the always ready mentality and physical conditioning on which
you could kind of hint that that's still there now.
But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you. Now do you?
Triple H has taken over, but
is an occasion unto
I'm
himself.
not sure we'll ever get that completely again, just because the way that TV is now. And the way you have to be so politically correct and things now wouldn't really allow it. So.
How does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Raw Thursday to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career.
Whether these scenes are a bit long for a gaming video. If you find them a bit long and you'd rather I played through the story like the rest of the showcase, but maybe without the cutscenes, then let me know. But I thought I'd leave them in at least this time to give you the full, like I say, experience of it. We don't see the entrance right now.
The champion thrives in these situations.
Cool.
Pride and heart will be tested.
Back in the Hunter Hearst Helmsley days, I'll remember this because back when he shall not be named now, he used to own the company, he was also the commentator at this point used to call Hunter Hearst Helmsley Mr. Pompicity, I believe was the name he used to call him. So little did he know that Mr. Pompicity would later become his son-in-law. But anyway, what we got here? Approach Triple H.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest. A higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
To start strong.
That attitude is exactly why Maivia is
it
so
may
eager
not
to go
get
after Helmsley and his title.
him out
He wants to prove Helmsley is just a
quit
snide
early,
and arrogant blowhard
or do a grounded
who doesn't
submission.
deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match.
Tell me what you think, but I think the writing's quite small. Actually, it's like corner that I have to read. But that might just be me and my really bad short-sighted eyeballs. I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just
no damage.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live worldwide television.
Yeah, so it's like me in the face.
Full of butterflies.
So we've got to damage him outside the ring, but we've also got to do a grounded submission move. I wonder if we can combine the two.
Taking this match to the outside.
Ah, I'm more straight back through the rope. I want to move through the rope.
The Cobra Clutch.
Oh, here we go.
Message we were expecting, nothing but aggression being shown.
There we go.
elbows, trying to free himself.
Pardon me.
He escapes.
No, Triple H. It's way too early to be putting a submission on.
Before this
But they said
match, I was
they
talking to
acknowledged that
Helmsley. He said he
they
can beat the
so
snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes.
right, so
In fact, he
I
was showing me on his watch.
think maybe
Did you know he has a
ring post.
timepiece that costs $20,000?
Oh, Triple H, you missed the ring post.
Not sure how relevant
Why
his
not? We can do
timepiece
that.
is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to
nose.
share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
So, apply some pressure and connect with 2 heavy combos in the next 45 seconds. Oh, here we go again.
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
Smothering offense now from Rocky.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much
Those
for
timer
Helmsley right
ones
now.
are a bit of a pain in the
Thunderous
backside.
right hand.
Now that you've got some momentum, take to the sky and hit Hunter in the ring with a big top rope dive. Okay.
Incredible force.
Helmsley thinks he's got you figured out. Stay a step ahead and perform a reversal or break to stop his attack in its tracks. Now that you've got some momentum,
frustration.
Can't
quite put Rocky Maivia away.
Right, so I'm gonna have to let Hunter attack me because I need to counter a move.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley
That's one hell of an
no
e-drop.
answer.
Jeez.
And give credit where it's due.
Right,
Rocky
okay.
Down right into schoolboy, shoulders are down.
And the rope
Right.
stops the referee's count.
So no.
Can he capitalize?
There you go. That's the counter bit.
Drops the
Same Triple H crashing into the corner with an Irish whip.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
That's nice and simple.
Uh-oh, no, don't do this, don't do this. Stop right to the gut.
That's not. No. Ow.
Ooh, what a damaging blow.
Ow. Not nice. I stamp on you? No, I don't think I did I?
Rocky hit hard.
Here we go.
Hunter looks to take over this match.
Oh.
Helmsley
What's Triple
muscling
H gonna do?
Maivia up to the top turnbuckle
What's
and
he
a
doing?
big right hand. Helmsley with something big in
Oh.
mind here for his challenger tonight.
Big old slap. I think we're going to be going for he's going to be going for a superplex, isn't he? Another slap.
This is just blatant disrespect from the
And another
arrogant
slap.
champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really
Oof.
want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion? Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This
Wow.
could be it. Can
What makes you think this is going to go wrong for Hunter at some point? Apart from the fact it obviously did in real life. He was really good at being smart back then.
Not enough to put out
Well, he
the
wasn't too bad, to be fair,
of
during the
Rocky
what was it, Helmsley McMahon regime. That was a
Hunter has to be
nightmare.
asking himself,
Guy
what
was a
else
menace,
do
but
I
he
have
was
in
good
my
at what he did. He
arsenal?
still is.
And I think we
So it's a
may
shame he
get
can't go
our answer,
actually still
gentlemen.
because
Yeah, it's just a
obviously
matter of time, I believe,
heart condition
before
stops
this
Triple
one's
H from
over.
wrestling ever
Hunter
again. But
hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
oh, he's going for a pedigree. 1,
Maivia just collapsed.
2. Is it going to work? No, he dropped to the floor.
This just shows you how much damage
Wow.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted
What are you
on the
gonna do?
challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done.
I can't help but think he's playing
Official might
possum
want to
here.
step in. Call this one.
Look at him.
The official checking on a
Seems
Rocky
something
Hunter
similar to
Helmsley
what Bret
believes
Hart
this
did
is
to
supposed be
Diesel,
an
doesn't it?
Flipping him back up again. Rocky rolls. Shoulders
Oh,
down.
yeah, you've been watching Bret Hart. Bret Hart did the same thing to Diesel. Look at that.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner, and the new
Oh dear.
Intercontinental
That
Champion,
is not a happy Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
But we got the Intercontinental title, so, you know, that's what we were out to get, and that's what we got. So there wasn't too many objectives with that one. So that's fine. So, that is a taster of 2K Showcase. Let me know whether you enjoyed it or not, and if you'd like to see me play the rest of it. Online, if we do come back and play it online, I may do the rest for you if you guys are interested. We now get to take a look at High Chief Peter Maivia. So for those of you who aren't fully up with like the whole wrestling lineage thing, that would be The Rock's grandfather. So if you want to see this, then obviously you need to come back to Tekken Games, and we'll do some more of this. And I'll see you next week when we can return to the island. Hopefully without our truth ruining my sanity. Bye.